Okay, in today's video we're going to be looking at these two microphones from Comica, and first of all I'd like to thank the people at Comica for sending these to me. We have two identical microphones, but they come in two different setups. So the first one we're going to look at is the CVM-VM 10 compact shotgun microphone. So we'll start by taking it out of the box. It comes in a rigid shockproof case, and when we open up inside we'll see that everything's packed in foam to keep it safe during transportation. And the first thing we're going to look at is the actual microphone capsule itself. It's fairly long. It has the grill on the front, and on the rear it has the 3.5mm jack. The next thing we're going to look at is the shock mount. It's plastic, and as you can see, it's quite flexible. On the bottom is a cold shoe mount with a locking nut, and also a 3/4 inch tripod mount. The microphone simply fits by clipping it into the back of the microphone, and as you can see it sits nice and level. Also included is a foam windsock, which simply slips on the front like that. Also included in the kit is a dead kitten type windsock, which again simply just slides onto the microphone like so. The dead kitten windsock is very useful for when you're outside. If you've got any ambient wind or breeze or ambient sounds of any kind, the dead kitten will cut out a majority of that. And lastly, in this kit we have two cables. We have the microphone to smartphone cable. This is identifiable by the grey connector. The grey connector always goes into your smartphone, and as you can see, Comica have actually labelled it for smartphone, and the black connector simply fits into the back of the microphone like so, and that's the microphone completely set up. Also, you have the ordinary 3.5mm jack, which is for connecting it to any other device, such as your DSLR or a voice recorder or any other kind of recording equipment. So as you can tell, it's a very sturdy microphone, and a bit later on in the video I'll be doing some demonstrations, taking it outside to show you what it's capable of. And simply to pack it away, you just unclip the shock mount, take off the foam or dead kitten windsock, handle goes back nicely into the carrying case. So it's very easy to set up, very easy to break down, and stores away nicely. You can put that in your camera bag or in a backpack, and everything's there for when you need it. The next item is the same microphone, but this is the vlogging version, and it's used for connecting to your smartphone, so you can vlog. And again, it comes in a fabric case, it's not as hard wearing as the previous one, but it's still nice that Comica send all their products in a carrying case. We'll take out the instructions. This is the basic one-handle model, but you can get various accessories to make it a two-handled model, so you can have the microphone connected on one side, your smartphone on the other side, and it will give you extra stability. But I have to say, I have found this to be a very stable piece of equipment. So let's take a look inside and see what we've got. First of all, we have the handle, and as you can see on the front here, we have a detachable Bluetooth controller, which will take still pictures when connected to your smartphone, and it also start and stop recording. Unfortunately, my smartphone isn't as smart as most, so I can take pictures, but I can't start the recording. But I think that's more to do with my smartphone than it is the device itself. On the top of the handle, you have this detachable sprocket. On one side you have a 3/4 inch thread, and on the other side a 1/4 inch. The 3/4 inch goes into the top of the handle and just screws down like so. And the next piece is the bracket for the smartphone. It's plastic, but it's quite heavy, and I'm pretty sure that the threaded adjuster inside is metal, just going by the weight of the bracket itself. And you can see if you turn the screw, it opens up the bracket. It does take a lot of turning to open the bracket, but as you can see, it does expand quite a lot. And then you simply just insert your smartphone and tighten down. And you can tighten down quite securely, because there are rubber inserts inside the grip arms which will protect your phone, and when your phone's in there, you can see it's very secure. It's not going to drop out. Unlike the spring type adapters that you pull open to put your smartphone in, there's no play in it at all. You can shake it about and nothing will happen. Now on the other side, we have a 1/4 inch threaded hole. This can go on the handle, or it can even go on a tripod as it is. So we're going to put it on the handle for this video. Just simply tighten it on. You see that it's not lined up properly with the Bluetooth controller. Simply turn it till you're lined up, and on the side you'll see a locking thumb screw. Just tighten that up and you're now perfectly in line. The microphone is exactly the same as the one that I showed you previously. and it's connected to the handle by means of the cold shoe mount, just like that. Just tighten up the retaining nut and you're ready to go. If you want to film something else and you've got someone else talking, simply just unclip the microphone, turn it around so it's facing the other way. But this one is ideal for if you're vlogging. You can have the camera pointing at you, speaking to the microphone. And this kit comes with the grey and black adapter. Remember, the grey plug goes into your smartphone and the black plug goes into the microphone. And there you are, you're ready to go. As you can see, it's nice design. It's very comfortable to hold. It's well balanced. It's quite heavy because the handle is actually made of metal, and it feels very secure when you're holding it, and you can really get some smooth movement, whereas if you were holding your camera you may not get that smoothness in your picture. But it's very comfortable. The Bluetooth controller is right there at your thumb, ready to take pictures and to record. The Bluetooth controller is removable, so you could have someone else holding it and you'll be in control of the camera. It has an effective range of about 10 meters. And if we look at the bottom of the handle, you can see there's another 1/4 inch threaded hole, so you can actually put this on a tripod as well. I was very impressed with the quality of the build and the ease of the use of the product. I would suggest that this thumb screw wasn't such hard work to open up the jaws, but that's about the only downside of this product. Okay, so when you're connecting this to your phone, simply go into your settings, scroll down to Bluetooth, hold the button on the Bluetooth controller for 2 seconds and you'll start to see it starts to flicker. When it's connected and you press it, you'll get a green flashing light, and on your smartphone it will say Flex H. If you go into the settings for that, use for an input device, and you're ready to go. So if we go into our camera, and if we press the button, you can see it's taking photographs. Unfortunately, my phone, it won't work with video. When I press the button, it only brings up the volume. But I'm 100% sure that this is a problem with my phone, not with the product itself. But as you can see, you can hold it and get very stable film. It's actually remarkable the difference between holding the phone yourself and using the handle. I do have a neurological condition that causes hand tremors, and I did find that the quality between me holding the camera and holding the handle is completely different. The handle makes a lot of difference to the quality of the video. Okay, we've come out today to test the Comica CVM-VM 10 2 directional condenser shotgun mics. We've got the two sets here. We've got the vlogging set and we have the ordinary plain microphone. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox these and give them a try. So first we're going to start with the microphone itself. Which, as you've seen, comes in the protective case. And as we're outside today, we're going to be using the Dead Kitten microphone shield, which fits on like so. And we can take the microphone mount and fit that to the microphone. So the first test we're going to be doing is on the LSR. So I'll take the standard 3.5 jack connector. So we'll go and fit this to the camera and see what the results are. Okay, so we fitted the microphone to the DSLR and I'm sat about 5 meters away. And as you can hear, all I've had to do is turn up the sensitivity of the microphone on the camera and you can hear the quality of the sound being picked up by the microphone. So the next step is to move on to the vlogging model. It's the same microphone but with a different setup. So we'll go ahead and set that up.
Quick setup. Make sure that your phone's seated and is secure.
Then you just need to take the microphone, the same setup as before, the shock mount and the microphone with the foam wind cover. Put that in place. But with this one you need the dedicated smartphone connector, which is the cable with the grey end. The grey end goes into your phone and the other end into the microphone, and there you have it all set up, ready to go. The final test we're going to carry out is with the vlogging handle. As you can see, it's all set up, ready to go. And what this allows you to do is to walk around, easily holding your camera, or in this case mobile phone, and you can quite easily just commentate as you're walking around, keeping your camera in a steady position, giving you a lot less vibration than if you're holding your phone in your hand. And as you can see, the sound quality is a lot better than it would be with the ordinary phone microphone. The picture quality is better because you've got less vibration. It's very comfortable to hold. It fits in the hand quite nicely, and it's got just the right amount of weight to it to allow you to balance it carefully and allowing you to pan your shots with ease. So that's the Comica vlogging microphone, and we've now concluded our testing, and I think you'll agree that the quality is good. The products are sturdy and built well. The handle of the vlogging setup is all metal, well balanced, comfortable to use. So let's go back to the studio for the final conclusion. And I'm sure if you're a serious vlogger, then you will find this piece of equipment very handy indeed. I tested this out yesterday outside, and I found the results to be quite amazing, to be honest with you. For the price, it's an incredible investment. It's around £70 on Amazon, and the microphone itself, and the microphone by itself, is around £40. So if you're going to be using a DSLR and you want to use it for recording video, then I would go with the single microphone. If you're going to be using a mobile phone to do any vlogging, then I would suggest paying that extra bit more and going for a very good quality product that will just enhance your vlogging. For me, the worst part of holding a mobile phone is when you have to hold it out. With this, it maintains the balance, you get a good frame shot, and it's very comfortable to use. So in conclusion, I have to give these products 9 out of 10, purely because the quality of the build, the quality of the sound, the ease of use, and the price all together make this a very affordable, very efficient piece of equipment. I've tested a lot of microphones, and this has to be one of my favourite ones. It's right up there in the top 3. Most of my other microphones are budget microphones, and I have to say that for a mid-range microphone like this one, more expensive, the quality is apparent as soon as you open the packaging. The results are good, so I would recommend this for anybody out there, whether you're vlogging, whether you're making YouTube videos. I would say this would be an essential addition to your camera equipment. So thank you for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you again pretty soon.